by tyranny and turmoil, there are those who would fight to take back control of their fate.
Who are we? What are the dominants? The power we wield. It wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us. That its
those summons
aspect might reveal itself. The icon.
Oof. That thing was awesome. That was massive. Good to fight that.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss.
Air combos, very Devil May Cry of them.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us.
Good God, man. This looks insane.
If I take the field, our duel will shake the island to its foundations.
This trailer looks much more Final Fantasy-y than the first one. The first one just showed him doing like more melee sword stuff, and now you're seeing all the crazy ass summons and bosses with multiple forms, it looks like, and super giant magic attacks. Diamond Dust, classic. I'm here for it. Damn.
There will be losses, it is true.
Man, the battle system looks
For every
insane.
citizen who falls, another can be
Looks like a FF7 remake on
For every
steroids.
home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Ramu. Good lord, all of them. It seems like the summons are going to play quite the big role. Damn.
Awaken, child of fate. Awaken, Ifrit.
They implying you are Ifrit?
It wears
So-
away at our very being. It breaks us.
One thing I seem to odd, and I can't really tell,
Immaculate aspect.
are there no party members?
The icon.
I felt like
The delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now. It's closer to disaster.
Like, is this like a fighting style thing? Like you're changing? Because who is this guy? Does he have a name? Did I miss his name somewhere?
We must move now.
Oh, Clive. You're Clive. Okay. But now those little symbols aren't there. I feel like every time they show gameplay, you don't... Oh, sorry. Clive. I feel like every time they've shown any gameplay... Okay, he's he down here. Well, those are moves. Phoenix shift attack. Okay. But I wonder if you have no party members and instead you have different fighting styles.
The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss.
Okay, so like right there. Hold on. Hold the phone, Betty. So the top right here, or left here. So he's got this symbol. And he's up here doing spinny green slashing shit. And he swaps. And now his color changed. But you're still the same guy, right? Dude, that was fucking sick. Are these the summons? Like that looks like Shiva, right? And I can't tell who that is exactly. I wonder if you are, you're just the same you're just Clive the whole game. Dude, it looks like a mixture of like Devil May Cry. So Stagger's back. I've always enjoyed the Stagger states. Was FF13 the first game that added those?
Bring an end to the strife.
Okay, that's definitely Shiva.
Dominance.
So look, there's Shiva, and now
That we may bring
he's freezing this guy, Diamond Dust. So I was, yeah, so I wonder if it's just one guy, and then you just shift your fighting style based on whatever
our due
summon you've got equipped or whatever.
to its foundations.
I do like the darker. It looks like a much darker setting than say FF15 with its, you know, girly boy band aesthetic. This looks epic as shit. Oh, there are you actually the summon there? Do you fight as the summon? Okay. The green one was Garuda.
There will be losses. It is
The summons are very clearly like
for every citizen who falls.
very story-centric here. You know, in some games they're nothing more than just moves. Like in Final Fantasy VII, really, they're not. They're not a big
The
plot
Empire
point.
will live on.
But here they're front and center. Bro. And unfortunately the kicker, what was it, next year? Next summer? Literally over a year away.
Child of fate, awakened, if free.
I like Clive, he looks like he's much older. I like when summer 2023. Fuck, it's so far away, man. It sucks. Be worth the wait though, I think. I like when Japan moves away from its 15-year-old high schooler saving the world. This dude looks like he's, you know, in his 20s or whatever. I always appreciate when we get adults doing some adult shit. Versus, I don't know how old the guy was in 15. I didn't play it, but he looked like he was 16, 17 tops. But man, everything about this game looks sick as shit. Look at the summons. The summons look badass. Characters look badass. I like the medieval fantasy style we're going here versus like sci-fi fantasy, which a lot of which I guess Final Fantasy has went back and forth. Like I think some of the old Super Nintendo ones were very medieval fantasy, right? But I really love the aesthetic of this game. I think it looks great.
The power we wield, it wears away at our very us.
Yeah, so unless there's, you know, more to show in the character department, it looks like you're just the one guy, Clive. You switch up your moves with your. So that was Garuda, and he switches to Titan. That changes weapon too. Looks like he has like a spear there, right? Sick, man. Sick shit.
Dominance.
Yeah, and the biggest bummer about the next summer release date, which means we probably won't get any 7 Remake Part 2 until after that, right? I don't think they'd want to, you know, split their audience, which they probably wouldn't anyways, but typically it's ill-advised to be advertising another entry in your same series for the other ones even out. We might get like a little update or something between now and then, but we might not see any of 7 Remake until after this comes out, which is, no, it's fine. This game looks awesome, and it'll be nice to have a whole brand new adventure. Like, as much as I love 7, having a whole new Final Fantasy world to explore looks sweet. I'm digging the fusion of kind of the 7 Remake combat system, and it's very Devil May Cry, right? Like, that looks like some shit I did in DMC5 for sure. The icons and their dominance. The icons, I guess that's how you say that. Icons are the most powerful and deadly creatures in Valistia. Each resides within a dominant single man or woman who is blessed with the ability to call upon their dread power. Which that is probably what Clive has, right? Because he says awaken Ifrit, right? So maybe that's the one you are. In some nations, these dominants are treated as royalty and in admiration of the strength. In others, they are bound in fear of it and forced to serve as weapons of war. Those who are born as dominants cannot escape their fate, however cruel it may be. So it's clearly going to be open world again. I'm guessing. That's a hell of a vista. Out in the field, and this big ass mountain in the background. Gorgeous. The marsh, the dead marsh, like Lord of the Rings. Ah. Is this in game? This is screenshots. This is in game, right? Because that lighting there looks gorgeous. It's shooting through the trees there. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I love this old, like, castle-y architecture. Oh, look how badass his sword is. Sword is sweet. I wonder if he manifests other weapons. It looked like he was swinging that spear thing around. He didn't have a spear, I didn't think. It looked like it was kind of like a energy spear or something that he manifests from the power of the icons. Oh, look at that. Look at the texture on that ground. This dude you just murdered. Every screenshot's just of this dude, of Clive. So I'm wondering if you really are. It's like, this be the first Final Fantasy where you're only one person. Other than, like, I guess Lightning Returns, the third one. Was that Returns? Whatever 13.3 was. I've not played it, but I believe you're just Lightning in that game. This almost looks like a fucking picture someone took outside. The detail on that rock, those rocks are unbelievable. Man. This game is shaping up to be a fucking powerhouse. Depending on how this one plays, and turns out, I might enjoy this one more than 7 Remake. Which, in some circles, is blasphemy.